Hello.
Bagley here. How did everything go earlier?
Found another one of us, I think. Ready?
Towers are restricted right now. Get the fuck out of here! Back office is none of your business. I've had it with your shit. That's my cue to retreat.
How bloody cool do I look?
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Understood, Control. Awaiting further instruction. Over. No sign of the target. Over. Negative. Suspect is gone. Issue an APW.
Getting close. Right, let's find out what it's then.
That's it again, folks. The only game in town worth your time. Society's crumbling, institutions fumbling. Come and see a couple of fighters take it out on each other. Maybe.
You got it back!
Now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid fight. Now that's entertainment. And one massive blow to our fighter. Almost not being teeth right now.
Your teammate won't be completing their operation so much as they'll be needing one.
I was watching. They'll live.
Right, let's find out what's it then. Just about there.
Taste the tension in here. Our fighters are ready, are you? Well, you'd better be. Bits are closed and we're ready to roll. Did you all see that monster hit on the stream? Fucking hell! A solid hit! That's the shit we like to see, am I right, people, or what? And they're down! Did you see all that on the live stream? Place your bets, fight lovers. Here they come. Purveyors of violence and mayhem. They're poised, they're ready, they're wild and unsteady. Get on your feet and let them in.
You look weak.
Oh, shit! And that's a solid blow down. Fucking wild blow, oh my God! Whoa, that hit looked like it fucking hurt. They're getting murdered in there. Unbelievable blow. Don't know how anyone will come back from that. Are you watching at home? Online? On the street? Are you here live to feel the heat, the sweat, the blood? Wherever you are, this is the most exciting thing you'll see all day. Oh shit! Could that be the win right now? And that's a hit! One for the record books! Oh my God! What absolutely disgusting! Oh, they're gonna feel that hit in the morning if they wake up. Just like a proper live highlight reel. Well, that's what happens when you're shit. They're bold, they're cunning, they're feeling no pain. Don't let your guard down around these two. Buckle in for this show. It's gonna be absolutely fucking bonkers.
No one will cry over your grave.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Solid strike from a solid
You
fighter.
think I'm your father?
Oh shit! Could that be the win right now?
Pray to your mother. Not that it will help.
Oh, they're gonna feel that hit in the morning if they wake up. Now that's entertaining. What a massive blow to our fighter. Oh shit! And that's a solid blow down. Almost knocked their teeth right out. Fucking wild blow, oh my God.
Pray to your mother. Not that it will
Just
help.
like a proper live highlight reel.
Suka!
Time to introduce my fist.
They're getting murdered in there.
No!
Unbelievable. Don't know how anyone will come back from that.
Let's make this interesting!
Pray to your mother.
Serious. No one will be able to get up from that. Absolutely nobody saw that win coming. Unless you did, then you just made yourself a proper lumpy bit of dosh.
proven you have the best blood, muscles, and glands by using them to pummel the other weaker blood, muscles, and glands. You're making me wish I had a strong, stinking fight body.
Tell me about him, Bagley.
Looks like he's a marked man. Clan Kelly put a bounty on his head.
Why?
He's an underground bare-knuckle boxer, a rather good one too. He managed to take down a mob-back favourite in his last match. Now they're sending out an enforcer to make sure...
Forgive me for saying, but you look like the kind of lunatic who wants to change things.
If you are hinting that you are in DedSec, then I want to talk to you. I was double-crossed by some jumped-up gangster. They need to pay.
We're not hired guns if that's what you're after.
Violence is not the answer with this asshole. I should know. I used to steal cars for him. Until this one last job. A contract for an ultra-high-end car that went bad. He left us for dead. Got away with the car though, the bastard. Now, seeing him drive it around makes me crazy. I almost died getting out of that mess. I want you to take it from him. Do this and I will owe you a favor. Trust me, this is a good thing for you.
This will be fun.
Our friend sent us the location of the car. Passing it on to you now. That's pretty much the opposite of what our prospect would have wanted. Oh well.
Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location. Received. Watching for suspect.
Received. We are trailing the target. Negative. No vision of the suspect. Return into HQ. Search terminated. Potentially armed and hostile. Received. Let's keep this by the book. Over. Received. We are in pursuit. Can anyone see the suspect?
Return to HQ. This is pointless.
There's a time to be casual. There's a time to blend in. And there's a time a chap has to be a chap. Tailored, measured, and delivered with that dash of panache. Abbott and Brown.
The enforcer we're after is here, currently assaulting some other poor cunt that pissed off the Kellys. If you take them out, our boxer friend may live to fight another day. That's them there. There, who says violence never solves anything? Now scarf her or they'll kill you for sure.
Saw someone around here.
Landing a shot.
Control to units in the area. We have a hacked drone at your location.
Move into the hostiles' location.
Control, we're pursuing the suspect.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
I got you, Bags. Let's go finish up what they started. Fuck, you know, we're basically superheroes, bruv.
Don't break out the tiny party hats just yet. We might have bought our boxer some time, but once Clan Kelly finds out what happened, they'll almost certainly want revenge. Suggest you warn him.
I'm on the move.
Now we're talking.
You might want to hurry. I'm detecting some Clan Kelly movement in the area.
It's out of control!
Yo, boss. You're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
You beat Clan Kelly's thug in the ring, right? But they want revenge. We dropped one of them fuckers, but they're gonna keep coming.
Good. That gives me chance to crush some faces.
Nah, there's too many for you to take on by yourself. Find somewhere to hide and we'll keep them busy as long as we can.
Okay, I owe you one. Thank you, stranger.
Enemies incoming.
Get moving, you can't be.
Okay, now let me see here. Let me zoom in a bit.
Cunts hit! I'm in real trouble here.
That does it. Get somewhere safe so we can contact our fighter.
Are you right, blood?
Not really, but I will be. The Kellys have really fucked the city. We need to even the odds.
Why don't you join DedSec? You know you wanna.
Okay, yes, let's do it.
Oh, sick. Good to have you, blood. DedSec's gonna be unstoppable now.
I'm ready to stir up the shit with you.
Fucking banger.
I know, but...
Bloody...
At your location.
Received. Moving to intercept.
Putting an end to the chase now.
Get back up to my location.
All units, force this suspect to stop. Control, we are pursuing the target.
Use a pursuit intervention technique. Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
Just witnessed a road accident. Over. Control, we need medical assistance at my location. Over. Civilian needs medical attention.
Eyes on the suspect. They're on foot. Over. In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit. Officer down. Send help. Control, send back up to my location. I repeat, send back up to my location.
Drones are on their way to the suspect.
There's our suspect.
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over. Engaging target.
Control, suspect is through the checkpoint. Over.
Be advised, we are on the trail. There's our target. Over.
Here I come.
Let's do this then.
Friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
Already? All right. Let's go to work then.
Let's end this.
I love this.
Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest. Should be getting.
Let's start.
Warning. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest. Target resistance.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Received. Moving in hostiles direction.
we are after the suspect.
I'm not trying to be funny. Maybe I'm wrong altogether.
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area. Target has broken through checkpoint. I'm in pursuit of the target.
I had them. Where did they go?
Target just went through a checkpoint. Over.
Force them to a stop.
Pursuing the target. Over. Control, I've lost the target. We're on their tail. Over. Immobilizing the suspect.
Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Fucking rubbish. Stop taking a piss. I'm surprised you can even look at this free country, yeah. Look where that's got us. Fucking hell.
Negative. No sign of the target yet.
No offense.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Bloody hell. That's a gun, that's a gun, that's a gun. Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over.
Any sign of the target? Anyone?
Search units, disengage. This search is pointless.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing. Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stotkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking, the Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
That's a nice idea, but you have to know it sounds naive. What makes you think that this time will be different?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
I've been telling you now that I'm going to leave the city for how long, and this is the day. I'm leaving. I've had enough. I've told you from day one. This is going to go to shit. I've told you. And I'm ready to leave now. You're going to come with me.
That's absolutely disgusting.
Drone expert? Well, we ought to have...
Personnel are here to serve the community. Obey them.
You seem smart. Like someone who understands what's really going on here.
Are you DedSec?
Yeah, you're in good hands. We'll get you sorted.
Well, I've got a situation where Clan Kelly and DedSec might want in. You hear?
Go on.
In these ends, some low-life wastemen are shaking down grannies and shopkeepers, taking payment for some protection. It ain't their crypto to take, so I got a hack to drain the whole of them wasteman's account in a single anonymous transaction. One peak thing though, I need their private key to pull this off.
And you want DedSec to help you find it?
That's it. Get me the file and we'll rob the robbers. Hey, but get out now, and I promise to help you back, you hear?
All right. Leave it with us.
All right, let's just say this is physical coordination training. I'll keep track of your score.
Damn it. Stand still, please.
They say nature abhors a vacuum, and so it seems with London's dark economy. Join us on GBB to learn why London's criminals are selling food to refugees.
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
You bumper clot!
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind fucker.
You're probably moments away from getting one of those chips yourself when we found you.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
Proszę! Nie!
Look at the state of you. Look what you've done to yourself after everything I've done for you.
You made me a slave. All of us. Please.
me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
You mug. I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to their venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, Ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
So that's what the chip does. The second you do something they not like, they murder you and sell all your insides.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Oh, God.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Bystander hit! I say again, bystander has been hit! Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters. Solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
What do you have, Bagley?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
Looks like I have some options then.
I've marked both on your optic.
Right, put a stop to this. Units fall back. Over.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location. pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
That's bad news. Okay, I'll finish what they started.
Give yourself up! Shit! I need cover!
I'll kill you! Don't! Have to go!
I need backup.
Got the situation here.
I lost sight of them!
They won't stop shooting!
You're bringing this all on yourselves!
Engaging hostile targets.
I'm ending this now! You're just making this. I've got a turret! Fuck! Lying low!
Where's that coming from?
Taste that! You fucked with the wrong
Engaging hostile target.
I'll shoot you, I will. Where'd that?
Got to reload! Getting to shelter! Running out of patience! Come out and face me! You're gonna be relentless!
Fuckers hit! I'm taking to end like this! Don't bother writing.
This one looks angry.
Change your position! I'm getting shot at here! I'm out! Reloading! This doesn't look good.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion PMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
We're going to confront the CEO of a private military company in charge of securing London? That sounds dangerous. I hope you've got more of a plan than knocking on his front door.
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
How are you doing? I hope you don't mind me getting situated in your safe house. Crime marches on, and so will I. There are still cases that need to be closed, if you'll help me.
Check.
Excellent. I uploaded a case to Bagley. He can brief you on it.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Bit suspicious timing-wise, if you ask me.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Bilardi's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Bilardi before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go... All our resistance...
Kelly's been sending a ton of crypto to an unknown party in Cairo. Something to do with Kronos X.
New dark web designer drug, right? The cops are trying hard to keep it off London streets, back when the cops actually tried to do things.
It's a highly addictive psychotropic with a staggeringly high fatality rate that stands to make Clan Kelly a lot of money.
Of course. And what does Mary Kelly fucking care? How many people have to die because of it?
Well, the phrase Finsbury New Project keeps popping up in their comms, if you'd like to take a look into it. It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Bilardi. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
This does not affect me. Now get me another one.
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online. You're more likely to hurt yourself if you play darts while drunk. But let's be honest, that would be hilarious. Have you damaged your brain enough to feel joy again? I'm here to offer advice, not judgment. Obviously that's a lie, you're a drunken tit.
checkpoint.
Anyone have visual? Anyone?
They passed through the checkpoint. Over.
Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
Malachi has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Let's meet, mystery guy.
Not so fast. Hamis isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Got a similar setup myself. Maybe paranoid, but...
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Yes, I understand. You're not joking about the traps, Bagley.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Check.
Welcome to Clare and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Okay, now, just be calm.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Nah, we're more like the Albion's bad dream.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Wait! Albion knows you're in London. Now, you can blow me up if you want, but run!
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Believe me, we know. Why else would I be risking my ass here, huh?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, we want your help. Cass is no friend to us. He tried to kill us, and he had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck, think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. Table, I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move in, move in!
Shit! Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot. Fuck.
Right, close this fucker down.
I'm putting an end to this. Over.
We are inbound. Stand by. There's our suspect. Over. We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit. Where did they go? Shit. Control, we're returning to HQ. Over.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or crop fertilizing and some shit. Society was a technical problem, and people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with it. Assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cyber security sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Albion's got free.
You can't. Touched in the head.
What I mean, fuck,
Tower of London? That place is tighter than a nun's asshole. How can we get in?
I'd like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Hello?
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
We don't break in by choice. Nigel Casa's big meeting. He plans to unveil new project. This is bad news for the city and for us. We need to stop him. This is why we joined DedSec, no?
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in our pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Send me what info you have.
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
How will we recruit the fucking Albion?
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
I don't have time, sorry.
Well, I think she likes me.
She's a shady character, that's for sure. Her network activity shows she's been trying to hack the National Health Service.
Why do bloody assholes need to attack the NHS? It's already in enough shit. Fuck these hackers.
Do you really think I couldn't undo the damage done by some human hacker? Just connect me to one of the hospital services she targeted, and I'll sort it.
Check. This is real DedSec stuff.